back again for another episode. For this video, we're going to add illustration arts from black and white to our entire collection from Gen 1 to Gen 9 illustration arts essay art collection. This collection is pretty big. We have more than 300 cards already. But before we begin, I want to have a shout out to the Pokemon of the video. We got Nidoking. So here's a clip of Nidoking.
What's that? A big Nidoking!
As you can see, we switched over to our spooky backboard. I did this last year, so my channel's actually been around for more than a year now. So let's get into this. We got 3 envelopes here from all black and white. Ordered these, some all from the same company. So the first one here is gonna be from SGCA Collector, and it's from California. Let's see what we got. All right, so I got several cards here. Just administratively, let's go ahead and go over this. All these cards I bought from TCG Player. I like to order them rather than pull them, just because it'll take a lot to pull all the cards. And the price on the screen is the price that I paid plus shipping, taxes included. That's just the price I got for each one of these cards. But we're starting off here with Volibee. Volibee is, was it a vulture? Not much to really say. It's kind of a basic card. I do like how there's a sunset on it. And yeah, there's Volibee. We'll move along these pretty quick. I'll sleeve these up before I put them in the binder, and I'll show them how much black and white, how much we spent on black and white cards at the end. All right, so we have Ranunculus here. We already actually have a Ranunculus card. I think it's from Paradox Rift, if I'm not mistaken, maybe Temper Forces. I did want to get this one just because it has the whole evolution line on Ranunculus. I do think I like the other artwork better, so I'll probably just put this one behind it. But this is a pretty cheap card. You can get it in a 3-pack blister for black and white. Another one here is Gothitelle. This is another one that you can get from another 3-pack blister for black and white. Pretty basic design, and it's also a very cheap one. It's like $1 or $2, so not very hard to get. We actually do have a Gothitelle already. That one is also from one of the earlier sets. It might be Pokédex Vault, if I'm not mistaken. But there's Gothitelle. The next one here is Tranquil. That's the second evolution, Pidove. So this is another pretty cheap one. And you see here 2 Tranquils here just fighting. Interesting that you have to move Fly on there. Doesn't really have that much power, actually. It's kind of surprising. Fly is actually a pretty good move in the video game. Next one here is Pawniard. I like this one quite a bit. Pawniard here is just pointing in the sky. Not sure what it's doing. It looks like it's slashing the rock, so maybe it's using the move corner. I do not have the Bisharp card yet. But I'm looking forward to add these ones to the binder collection. Before I open the ETBs, hopefully I don't pull any of the cards I've already bought, and hopefully we can easily fill them into the binder. So there's Krokorok. We do have a Sandal card already. I think that's from the Scarlet and Violet first set. The Crocodile. That card is a lot more money than these ones. These ones are just like $5. It's nothing crazy. You see Crocodile here, just crossing his arms, looking around in the desert. And the last one from this company here is Behem. That's actually in Pokemon Go. They just had an event here for the Psychic Pokemon. A lot of Elgiums floating around. I actually have this Pokemon in the Pokemon anime show that they've been releasing here monthly. So there is Behem. And the next one here is from Paul Muna, and it's from, is that Minnesota? I think that's Minnesota. St. Paul. Yeah, St. Paul, Minnesota. I know someone from there. All right, let's see what we got. 2 more cards here. First one that we got is Clang. Clang is the second evolution of Clink. Clink evolves into Clang, and then it's like Clink Clang, I believe it is. I actually opened up the Clink card in the last video, so we get to put this one really easily into the binder. Again, this one's like $4 or $5, nothing too crazy. You see it here in like an abandoned building. So there is Clang. Another one here, we got Rufflet. So Rufflet kind of goes right along with Volibee, the two birds. It's like the dark bird and the light bird from the black and white era. This one evolves into an eagle, this one evolves into a vulture. So you see Rufflet, he's sitting here in a nest. And there, we actually do have the evolution of this card. It was from one of the more recent sets. I want to say it was Surging Sparks, I think. But there is Rufflet. All right, the last envelope for this opening. Might be a shorter video since a lot of these are in the same company sent it over. This one's from Snowdrift TCG and it's from Wisconsin. Let's see what we got. And two more cards from Black and White here. We got first Panseer. I got both of these ones for pretty cheap. Whoever was selling this was giving me a pretty good deal. I got to see Panseer here. He's going for a berry. Couldn't tell you what berry that is. There's so many berries in Pokemon. But it's just hanging down from a tree. So pretty cool. And the last one here is Musharna. We do not have the Mona yet. Kind of a basic one. I do think this Musharna is not a bad card. Looks like it's glowing in the night. With looks like Celebi energy kind of around it. Alright, so now we will sleeve each one of these cards up. And then we will add them to our binder collection and total up how much we've spent so much far on Black and White. Alright, let's start adding these cards to our binder. If you're curious about seeing some of the other generations, you're going to have to watch one of my previous videos, probably the last one, because we're just going to start here with Generation 5 since all of these cards are from Generation 5. So we have none of the first 18 cards actually in Generation 5, but we're going to start right up here with Panseer. So there's Panseer, and we're going to add it right next to Semiseer, the evolution. Ah, now I remember it. That's from Crown Zenith. So you already have the Semiport right here. But next, we're going to add two more cards to this page. The first one is Musharna, which will go right here. And then we'll add Tranquil. So Pidove will go right in the middle. And if you're curious, I label how much I paid and the date that I bought them on the back of these cards before I put them in the binder. So that's it for that page. We got Blitzel right up there. And then we're gonna look for Sandile. So Sandile is right there. That's from one of the earlier sets in Scarlet and Violet. And we'll add Krokorok right here. There you can see him evolve. Alright, we got Crustle up there at the top. I don't know if I'll get the Zoroark from Destined Rivals. They do have one, I think I actually like it better in Black and White. So Gothitelle will go right here next to Gothorita. And that is from one of the earlier sets. I think that's called a Evolve card. So I can see we do have Ranunculus, and I like this other one a lot more, so we're just going to slide this one right behind it. It's only a $2 card, the one we just got, so figured I might as well get it. So we got these ones. Clink. So there's Clang, so we'll get to add those two. Got two of that evolution line. These are pretty cheap for Black and White. The next one is Bahian, I'm pronouncing that right. One from the anime show. Bad people have that one. Alright, I really like this Fracture up here. That's from Shrouded Fable. And then next to the Galurk, that one's actually from Evolving Skies. We'll add our Poniard. So there we got SAR, another one. Now did I miss the Bravier? So we'll add the Rufflet right next to it. So there we have the evolution line of that Pokemon, and then we have the Volibee right after it. And that's gonna do it for this video. We will get one of these from the ETB, but this is a cooler card. And we end here with Genesect. It's Generation 5 so far. And that's gonna do it for this video. Please let me know what you think. If you you got any improvements for my video, just let me know. I'll take it in consideration and make my videos better. As you can see, I'm a pretty young channel, and we're getting close to Halloween, so let me know what you're gonna dress up for Halloween, if you're gonna participate in that, or maybe you've already outgrown it. So anyway, give me a like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next video where we're gonna open up our black and white ETBs. I'm real excited to see if we can pull an SAR.